Hi, neighbor.
Hey, neighbor, how are you?
I'm ready to drink.
As am
Hold
I.
on. Let's see the bottle. There we go. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me finish my beer first, and then I'll have a beer. Oh man, this is gonna be good. Should we go with this? Whoa, what are we doing here?
Go with
It's not
the. Oh, you
it's
got
not alcoholism. It's beer
a.
tasting.
Yes.
Brought to you by the great folks at Mighty Squirrel. Oh, I see a whole bunch of
So
beers over there.
I'm gonna taste test. I got a Fidens. I got a Greater Good Pumpkin or a Pivotal
Yes.
Bomb Cyclone, which are all amazing. But guys, I'm gonna go with this one.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with the Fidens Triple Jasper.
Jesus Christ.
We'll discuss that in a minute. Oh God.
Look at my little, these are tasting glasses.
Oh man, you didn't prepare me with
Ooh,
the
look at that. Look at that gorgeous amber color. You're going to kill me because I'm still drinking the Oktoberfest style beers. Oh, wait.
It's hard to see the color on that, but God. Oh.
What's this one? Oh, it's crazy dark.
Oh, that is.
I wish you were here, man, because I think this is something that would blow your mind.
Look at that.
And hold on, I got one more. This is a very lengthy intro, guys. We'll be with you in a second. Oh my, I can smell this already.
I mean, I'm just gonna go with one basic. I'm not taste testing today.
I had a long day today, so
It's
we're
well
gonna do
deserved.
a bunch of tastings. Do you want to go first, or what do you?
Yeah, I'll go first. So, guys, I am drinking. Well, first I got it in the Cape Cod
Oh, sweet.
Brewfest commemorative mug. So,
Yeah.
guys, I am drinking today one of my favorite all-time, probably top 5 of the Northeast breweries, Biden's.
Agreed.
I'm drinking the Triple Jasper with Nelson. It's just Citra and Nelson, and it's a 10%. Fucking love it. I've had this for a couple days now, and I've been waiting, savoring over this. And as soon as I pop that can, it just hits you right in the face.
Is it
Oh,
full
God.
on tropical fruit forward? I mean, is it like fresh OJ? What are you getting there? Any
Yeah.
booziness?
No, dude, no. It tastes
None.
like a fucking 6%.
What?
Great mouthy feel. Like
Yeah.
this
Thick?
this is an adult show. So I'm gonna describe what this feels like in my mouth.
All right.
It's a complete mouth orgasm. A complete mouth orgasm. If you've never had a mouth orgasm before, you've never had this.
Wow. I mean, some people are foodies. You know, they get
Dude,
the.
this is gonna be dangerous because I'm gonna want to have two, and I
Oh, I want
can't.
to see this. I
I'm
want
not.
to see it.
No, I can't have to because
I want to see it.
I'm
If you
already
want to see
two.
it,
I'm already two IPAs from earlier today. No, but guys, man, I can't even describe how good Biden's is. It's
how
my God.
close are you to that brewery?
Like you are to Treehouse.
Oh my god.
15 maybe minutes
It's
tops.
so dangerous.
They're
And
in
then all of
down
a sudden it's like, no, don't
they're in,
do it.
I know
No.
they're in downtown Albany, and I live on the outskirts. And I went on, what was it, Wednesday? Just online just to see what they have, whatever releases they had this week. And this week they had just all of this label. It was the same artwork for every bottle, every can. And I saw the Triple Nelson in there. I'm like, a Triple Jasper. I'm like, God, I need two of them. So I got a couple different ones. There wasn't a big selection, but man.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't had a bad one from them yet.
No, I don't think. No, I can't say that because I'm not a big West Coast IPA.
But it wasn't
either.
a bad beer.
It
It just wasn't
it wasn't a bad West Coast. It's just not my style. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
I like the Citra Mosaic. I love Nelson. I love that mouthy feel it gives you.
Well,
I can't complain.
I forgot to introduce us. Welcome to the Pints and Profits show.
We
We're
got caught
so
up.
into drinking the beer, we forget all about what it is. Thanks for joining us. We have a great show. We have some reselling coming up in the second part of the show with a amazing reseller that
Yeah, she's really
I
good.
don't know how she finds this stuff because it blows us away every time we watch. We follow her on Instagram and it's like, how are you finding and selling this stuff? Or I never thought to sell that is what I say a lot. So stay tuned for that. We are going to dissect the Cape Cod Brewfest 2024. We both went and had an amazing time, and we might even have some swag for you guys. But the Pints and Profits show, two friends, two passions, reselling and craft beer. We came together and said, let's do it. We talk about the craft beer world and how it affects us and how we're a part of it in the community. We also resell as well, and anywhere from Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Marketplace, and all that. So have a seat, grab a beer, enjoy the show. It's a good one. I am drinking. We're not sponsored by anybody, but for some reason I grabbed 3 different beers from Mighty Squirrel. Mighty Squirrel has 2 locations now. They have a Waltham location, which is a suburb of Boston, and they have one right in Boston, in the Fenway area. Haven't been to that one yet, but I used to work around the corner from the Waltham location, and it is a beautiful, beautiful facility. Look at this thing. Look at the upper deck and all that stuff.
That is pretty sick.
It's amazing, right? So I am drinking, let's see, none of the cloud candies. I'm not drinking IPAs today. I am not. I'm drinking this pumpkin one right here. Let's see. I'm right there. If you guys can let's see that pumpkin one. I'm drinking the October one. And I don't see the other one on here that I grabbed, but I'll show it to you. This is a peanut butter cup stout called what?
Sounds amazing.
Costume contest.
That sounds amazing.
It is dark. It is. I can absolutely taste peanut butter in it, and a hint of chocolate. I can't wait to try that. I'm on the Oktoberfest kick. I did Lord Hobo's, and what was the other one I did last week? Lord Hobo and somebody else.
Mayflower. Mayflower.
Mayflower. Thank you.
Which we have a good story about. We have a story about the Mayflower.
Great story.
Yeah,
that's right. And there it is there. And then finally, I'm deathly afraid of pumpkin beers.
Oh,
this is their pumpkin beer. This one
good.
weighs in at 6.1%. It's an ale. It's a pumpkin ale. The stout is a 5.7, and their Oktoberfest is 5.5. So I wish you could see all of these and taste it.
Nice.
It smells amazing. So yeah, we're going to be drinking and we're going to be talking about our experiences at the 2024 Cape Cod Brewfest. Why don't you go first and tell us what you thought overall from
all right. So
the weather, the beer, the people, all that.
So, of course, the weekend I decided to come, the Cape decides to have a mini hurricane right over the entire island of Cape Cod, right? Yep. Which is whatever. And you've mentioned before that the past 3 years you've gone, it's completely downpoured.
Yes.
So it was fine though. I've never been there, so I wasn't sure what to expect. We go into the fairgrounds, and it's all inside a big barn. I would say the barn's probably 100 by 50, maybe.
Yeah,
give or take. So I gotta be honest, I was a little bit overwhelmed when I got there. I was kind of leaning on you a little bit because you've been there a lot. So once you kind of get your bearings and kind of see the layout of who's there and what to do, it kind of fit in pretty good. We had our Pints and Profit shirts on. We had
Oh, it was awesome.
the homemade
So awesome.
hops around our necks. And guys,
Oh, right.
not only were we tasting everything, we were the highlight of the event. Do you agree?
I agree. People were
Like
coming out of the woodwork.
we were out there shaking, shaking hands, kissing babies, signing autographs,
Yep.
taking photos. Like it was like I told Dennis that during a show, like when we're at the event, like, dude, like this is insane. Like the hops are on our neck. Like we're like a hit.
Yeah.
We must
they
have
were
had 100 people come up to us.
yeah, at least. It was wild. Some
Yeah,
people came back again,
yeah,
bringing their friends going, "What do you got? What is that?"
yeah.
It's
It was.
hops. They're like, "Oh, no way. Is it real?" Well, yeah, it's real. And we're letting them smell it. And they're like, "Oh my God, it smells like beer." Like,
Yeah,
wow,
it
no way.
was.
But
It was definitely an experience. I'm definitely we have to go back next year,
yeah,
and then we've talked about our plans for next year, getting a booth and doing our own little branding there. But for last weekend, dude, it was. I was excited about it. Um, are there things that could have improved?
yeah.
Probably, right? Um,
Here's some of the breweries we saw.
yeah,
Um,
we got a lot, and the good thing about this event is I was able to try things I would never try normally,
yes.
right? I tried a milkshake IPA, which I didn't like, but I was willing to
Right.
try it. Um, I tried a bunch of rice lagers, which were ridiculously good. We tried some new places that came in. There was a place from Toronto, Flying Monkeys.
Oh yeah, it's right
They were
here.
really good. Yep.
Where's it? Up the top right there, the yellow logo.
Yeah, they were really
Right
good.
here.
There's a couple on that list that weren't there, but
Dude, there were I'm looking at it now. There was a bunch of them. Here's Flying Monkeys.
yeah, Flying Monkeys was really
Um,
good.
Crazy can art. I mean, look at that stuff. Which do you remember the ones we tasted?
Yeah,
Juicy ass.
Juicy
Juicy
Ass
ass
from
was it?
Flying. Yeah, it was really good.
That was
And then
awesome.
for them to drive from Toronto to the Cape, that's a
Yep.
10-hour drive.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Who else? We saw Aeronaut. Allagash was there. You liked their
Like their rice
Allagash
block.
White.
Yep,
Aquatic was there. They always
and
blow me
that's
away.
always good.
Bad Martha, Berkshire was there. Canned Heat, Cape
Can
Cod
he?
Beer, Devil's
Yeah,
Purse. Exhibit A was not there. Four
nope.
Quarters was not there. Untold wasn't there. Vitamin C wasn't there. Whalers wasn't there. Wormtown wasn't there.
Yes,
Drogs wasn't there.
and
Start Line wasn't
I
there.
think the weather definitely hindered them coming,
Yeah.
and I mean,
Hey, how about this guy? We
oh,
were
pivotal.
very,
Where is it?
very impressed.
So we I got a couple cans when I was there. So this is the Bomb Cyclone. I think this is what we had too. Um, what is it? Yeah, I can't read it because my eyes. It's a double IPA. It's 8%. But
Yes.
I think Pivotal. Pivotal's good. I was very impressed with Pivotal.
Yeah.
I was also impressed with you talking about the pumpkin, the Greater Good, the
Yep.
pumpkin, dude. So I'm not a big pumpkin guy. I don't like pumpkin muffins. I don't like pumpkin spice lattes and all that shit. I must have had like 5 glasses of this when I was there. It was ridiculously good. Like it was really
Where is it?
so Greater
It's in
Good,
here
guys.
somewhere.
You guys nailed this, and I wish this was near me.
Oktoberfest. I
Oh
can't
wait,
find it.
so behind you, over your left shoulder, is that the sign?
Was that?
Is
There
that
it
the
is.
yes?
Yep, it's
Look,
hanging right there, guys.
yeah,
Why don't
guys,
you
check
tell this
this.
crazy story?
So check this out. So when we were at these booths, we love to talk about ourselves and how we have a podcast. So Dennis and I were talking to the guy from Greater Good, and we were just talking about the podcast, and they had this sign in the booth that obviously wasn't for sale or it wasn't for patrons to come in. So I go, hey, how can I get that sign? He goes, well, it's not for sale. I go, listen, we have a podcast. We want to discuss your beer because I freaking love. I mean, I love this beer, I go, let us have that sign, and we'll display it. He gives me the sign. I'm carrying the sign around. Everyone's like, dude, how'd you get that sign?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I wanted to leave it at Dennis's house because he's got a nice little bar area and he can display it better than me. So yeah, that was a freaking
Unbelievable.
highlight.
Unbelievable.
And I had to get it just because I need to support that brewery. They're amazing.
Yeah. Great, great stuff.
Great. I mean, not just the quality of the beer, but the people themselves that we're talking to. Like they're just good people.
Agreed. Absolutely.
And not
cool.
many places would have a conversation like some of them did.
Yeah.
We would strike up conversation, but some like a little minor chit chat. But some of these guys, Pivotal, Greater Good, Zero Gravity, they were all like very engaging with us. We handed out stickers to these guys, told them they're going to be on the show. So I think for the next few weeks we'll kind of showcase some of the breweries that we want to talk about.
Yeah,
so,
here's let me see if I can find where is it now? Can you see that one? Zero Gravity?
Yeah. We had the
did they have Conehead there? I'm trying to remember what they had. I think I was kind of inebriated by the time we were over here.
Yeah, and if you guys check out our Instagram page, we posted a bunch of content from there, and you'll see one of them, Dennis talking to the guys from Zero Gravity. It was just good engagement. Get her name out there.
Yeah, I took about an hour's worth of YouTube or of
With the
GoPro content. So I might add a little bit to this video, just see what you guys think, and then we might even just release all of the content.
Yeah,
because we're doing interviews with people. It's awesome. It's so cool. You can see the people coming up to us asking about the hops.
Yep.
We're even talking to some of the people there. There was a couple of owners there. There were a couple of brewers there, and very, very intelligent, interesting conversation.
It was.
If you're going there to get drunk, I think you're really you're missing out on a lot of content.
And I noticed that a lot of that too is like people just going up getting drinks. They're not talking to the brewers. They're not talking to whoever's behind the counter there.
Yeah.
Where I think for us, I want to learn like all what's out there. Because it wasn't just stuff that was from Mass. There was stuff from Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Maine, Canada, New York. Like there was brewers all over the place.
Yeah. Rhode Island.
I did manage to score hats as well. So these, of course, obviously they're not the free stuff on the table. I was able to sweet talk myself to get a few hats. Now there's seltzers, yeah. So it's a Happy Dad and Willie's Brew, Super Brew. I'm a fan of both. Like I love drinking the seltzer, and I bamboozled myself to get 2 hats. So that's always good.
I have it on video. Is it the hat? Yeah, the Happy Dad one I have on video.
Hat. Yeah.
So
I ended up getting a white hat, and then we're outside walking around, and I'm like making more trades.
It's great. Hey, I even have some dude pantless walking through the parking lot, just heading back home. So
he may have had a few too many samples.
So stand by. We will release that footage. I think it's a video all in itself, just to see a beer festival here in the Northeast in the rain. What was it, like 62 degrees?
Yeah, it was cold. It was pissing down water. Like it was, but it didn't matter.
It didn't dampen the spirits of anybody there. It was just so chill. So it's amazing. Hey, I'm going to try that costume contest. Mighty Squirrel's Peanut Butter Cup Stout. All right, let me give it a.
So now that I talked about the whole thing, like, what are some of your thoughts? Like, what do you think they could improve on? Because you've been there quite a bit.
And wow.
Can you taste the peanut butter?
The aftertaste is purely peanut butter cup.
Oh,
purely,
so good.
It's crazy. You're getting it's a little bit of like little coffee tone, and then a little bit of definitely peanut butter. You can definitely taste that. But then there's like this, like almost like dark chocolate finish.
Oh God, it's delicious. I'll have to grab some next time I come out.
It's wild. My quick thoughts on it were, it's absolutely the same show I've gone to the last few years.
Okay.
It has rained. We're all inside the tent. It could be, and I'm not bashing it at all. I'm just looking at what it could be. There's
Yeah.
so much space there.
There
You
is.
could have cornhole. You could have some other games. You could have maybe outdoor big bands, or maybe 2 stages, a lot more vendors. Maybe even incorporate some wine tasting, some something like that. So like, my wife doesn't drink beer, so she has no interest in going.
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Canned cocktails, other stuff like that. There was room for another, what, 50 vendors if
Yeah,
you really wanted to.
Yeah, those fairgrounds are huge.
Yeah.
Like you could easily now, and that's the thing. Like, okay, what do you do if it rains again, and then all the other vendors are outside in the rain?
Right. So what you do
That's
is
the
you
problem.
rent a tent, a
Right.
giant tent for outside.
Right.
And I don't jack the price up a little bit more. I mean, we paid what, $70 to
That's
go
a
to this
lot.
thing?
Yeah, $70.
It is a lot. But I mean, at $70, I'm almost at $100. So
Yeah.
stop right there. If you
Yeah.
promise me that I can't, there's no possible way that I could try everything there. There's that many vendors. Then I would be willing to pay up.
And
We tried everything. We went around the whole thing.
and make it maybe a little bit longer. I think 3 hours is too short.
3 hours. 3
It's
hours.
too short. It's too. You can't get through it all, especially with all the amount of people that were jammed in that barn. You can't
Yeah.
get to everybody. So making it an hour longer, put stuff
That's it.
outside. It'd
Yep.
be perfect. Other than that, man, I freaking had a blast.
It was great. We'll do it again. I think our special guest is joining us in like 2 minutes. We see you there. I'm going to try. Lord help me. I don't dude. I'm not a pumpkin spice guy. I don't go into the grocery store
I don't either.
and buy all the pumpkin spice everything. This pumpkin spice Oreos. I'm like, dude, come on, stop that. But I am going to try one more. And this is Mighty Squirrel's gorgeous
Ooh.
pumpkin.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it. This is a 6.1 pumpkin ale. And they're calling it, they're not really telling me about, there it is right here. Beyond being a knockout, this gorgeous pumpkin ale drops the jaw with subtle notes of nutmeg, cinnamon, candied yam,
Okay.
and
Sounds
a
like
rich, warm pie crust finish.
So it's a Thanksgiving dinner in a can.
It is not me, guys. I'm doing this for science, and I'm doing this for you because, in all honesty, I hate this fucking type of beer. I really do. I
So
really do.
Honest, and that's the thing about the show. We give
Here it is.
honest opinions.
Dude, it tastes like every single Yankee Candle I've ever smelled in my wife's closet. This is exactly what this smells like. I know it's fall because all the goddamn Yankee Candles are coming out.
Right?
Dude, it's cinnamon and nutmeg. I can tell you right now.
You don't even want to drink it. I can see that. All right. Honest opinion. It's honest. You don't like it. Okay, good.
God, I can't do it. It's like licking a Yankee Candle. I can't do it. It is so festive. Yeah.
So Dennis, that's the great thing about like what we do. Like we're not always like loving every drink we try, right?
No.
I
feel like I'm Elf, and I'm in the dad's office, and he's giving him coffee, and he's like, "You don't have to drink that." Oh, all right, thanks. And he puts it down. Like, what a relief, because that's just not me. That is not me. I will drink the Fest beer, and I will definitely finish this peanut butter cup stout, which is, bro, this is wicked. That fire we had the other night, we cracked 2 of these open. You'd love it.
Before we switch over, do you want to talk about the giveaway?
Yes. Scott and I put together, I've got 5 of them here. We put together 5 awesome swag sort of packages, and they look like this. There's the official 2024 Cape Cod Brewfest glass, filled with all the stickers we could find from all the different breweries. There you go. And we posted it on our Instagram. All you have to do to win one of these is come over to the YouTube page and subscribe. We will pick random subscribers and we will mail you these for nothing, just for supporting us and supporting our channel. So we have 5 to give away and they're awesome. There's loaded with stickers. The glass itself, show them the glass.
All right, so I have the glass.
He's got them there.
It's just a nice.
It's awesome. That's Cape Cod. Nope, there you go. You can see it, and it's all the way around. It's cool. It's shaped like a can, and it fits 16-ounce beers. So
actually,
we will be giving them away. Look at it. I mean, this one's got a koozie in it. This one's got a pair of glasses in it.
All right.
So awesome giveaway, guys, and we will send these right out to you. So without further ado, we're going to switch over to the reselling portion of the show. And I would love to introduce one of our favorite, how the hell did you find that? And how the hell did you know how to sell that? Resellers, sell trash, get money. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you?
What's up?
Well, we have a list of very difficult questions for you. And you're on the hot seat, obviously, down there. You're going to be answering some of these. But first, why don't you introduce yourself? Wait, viewers.
First, Dennis, are you drinking a beer, Tara?
No, I don't like beer. So
okay, what do you got?
Oh, wait.
I don't know.
Oh, it's a canned cocktail.
Yeah,
all right.
And it looks like a White Russian.
Perfect.
Actually, really,
that works.
Usually these canned White Russians are not good, but this one actually is.
That one's good. Now, do you want to give a shout out to who makes that, or what the brand is?
Cutwater.
Cutwater. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, my light's reflecting on it, but yeah, this one's good. I don't really like their other drinks though, but this one's the best.
So they make other canned cocktails, or is that their thing?
Yeah, they have I know they have ranch water. They have an Italian one. They have quite a few of them. This is the only one I like, but I do like White Russians. So
very cool.
Drink.
All
right. Scott,
continue.
What's in a White Russian?
Milk.
Yeah, and
Kahlua.
Oh.
And one more.
Water. I don't know.
Something that gives it the punch.
Yeah.
But it has to be. Oh, I'm sorry. It has to be heavy cream or half and half. If you just put normal milk in it, I literally send it back.
Oh, yeah. See,
so I always ask them what they have before I order it, because sometimes they'll say, "Yeah, we can make it," and then it's like, yuck.
Yeah, I'm not a big White Russian guy.
Think of the name.
I don't know, Dennis. I don't know. I give up.
I've never
Russian.
It.
Russian.
Vodka.
Yay!
All right.
Yes, am I right? Because I was thinking of a sombrero, which is just milk and Kahlua.
Oh, really? Never heard of that.
I'm drinking just straight Kahlua right here. It's really good. It's delicious. No, I'm just kidding. It's this bad area right here.
Woo! All right, beer.
All right, Tara, go ahead and introduce yourself.
3 open beers. Sorry. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. My name's Tara. I'm Sell Trash Get Money on Instagram. I have a eBay store. I am getting ready to cross post to all the platforms. I just have not done it yet, but I do have a cross posting app. So that's it.
Have you seen the one that I keep getting ads for from Mercari that wants me to cross post?
On Mercari, the free one on Mercari or not?
Yes,
well, I
think
Mercari does. Mercari has their own free cross listing software.
Yeah,
I think it's called Mercari Cross Listing Tool. I have it here, but I just keep getting. I don't know. I keep getting ads for it. I'm like, should I be doing it? Should I be using it?
I don't know. That is on Mercari?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I've not tried it. I know someone who tried to do it numerous times and all of his stuff was screwed up, but
Oh
he
no.
didn't care. He just let it ride.
All right.
I wouldn't trust Mercari's cross listing. I
No.
don't trust Mercari itself.
I don't either, but I'm like, wow, it even mentions you could just take your eBay stuff and throw it on over there. And I'm thinking, for free?
Mm.
All right. Maybe I'll try like 1 or 2 items.
Mercari's really strange. You can literally go on there and type in purse. That's it. And all this stuff will pop up. But like if you try to do the kind of titles you do on eBay, they will tell you you're spamming keywords in your title. And it's like, what? So yeah, we'll see what happens when I cross post.
Wow.
Right now I have about 60 items on Mercari, but they're all things that you can't sell on eBay and lower end items.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You're kidding. All right. I mean, yeah, that was just something that came up that I was interested in. But let's talk about some newbies out there, right? That have kind of they're dabbling into reselling. They are not, veteran resellers like we are, that we've been all around. They're probably going to start selling things hopefully from around their house. That's what I suggest to everyone that wants to start. Don't go out, start buying things and then hoping they sell. You know what I'm saying? So take something, learn how the app works, learn how to list, learn how to take photos. And the best way to do that is just go around your house. I don't need this anymore. I wonder if it's worth any money. Learn how to look things up, learn how to scan a barcode, learn what, keywords are. That being said, if you couldn't find anything to sell, like if you couldn't find inventory, do you have a backup plan? Do you have anything like?
I have a death pile. I mean, is that what you're referring to? Which I'm trying to eliminate it, but if I couldn't find anything, I think that I would try to buy some kind of like liquidation pallet or something. I mean, I don't really have the space for it, but I mean, if I was that desperate, just put it in my garage.
Right. So you already have enough. I mean, you've got plenty of inventory.
Yes.
I'm going through my profit pile and I'm learning that it's not that profitable.
I know.
It's probably not even going to last me a month. And yard sales, like last week, there were 2, and it's only going to get worse. Mm-hmm. So that nice big nest egg that I had, it's really not going to help me out. I already know what Scott's going to say, but why don't you tell us your backup plan?
If I couldn't get any inventory at all, what would I do?
Yeah.
Well, I would probably ask friends and family first. Hey,
Good.
Do you have anything I can sell? Blah, blah, blah. Maybe put an ad out, Nextdoor app, mm-hmm. Facebook. I found that doesn't work because they want $100 for 2 bags of clothes. So my local Facebook marketplace isn't willing to give anything away for free, but you can always try. So I think I would ask family, friends, maybe put an ad out somewhere and start there.
I know. I'm sorry. I know that during COVID, people were putting ads on places saying like, do you have anything that you want to donate? I will come to your house. I'm a reseller. I'll pick it up. I will sell the stuff or donate it if I don't need it. And
that's a great idea.
A lot of stuff.
That won't happen now, though. There's no way. No. Because once you say you're a reseller, they want money.
Yeah. They're like,
they would rather throw it in the garbage than give it to you to sell.
Yep. Exactly.
Because I've put ads out on the Nextdoor app saying, hey, I'm a local small business. We sell clothing online. I'll come to your house and take your clothing so you don't have to go to Goodwill. And they'll say, no, I'm not going to give it to you. It's insane.
I tried putting an ad on Nextdoor for like boxes, like Amazon boxes. It was right after Christmas.
Yeah, I've done that too.
Before Christmas. Nothing. And I'm kind of like, I know people have boxes.
Yeah, I've done that when I first started reselling before like I got down into clothing. I did that and I got boxes like
Wow.
all over. I would just go to people's houses and they would just leave them out. I had more boxes. I was throwing boxes out. I had too many.
Water's
Got-
killing me, dude. I'm
got that
dying.
sweater.
The beer is
Making you hot.
Tara. When you watch this video, you'll understand
You'll
why
know
I'm
why
wearing
he
the
has the
sweater.
sweater on.
Okay.
But I am dying right now. It must be the beer. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm getting a little lightheaded.
He's drinking a triple IPA at 10% alcohol right now. 16-ounce can. That's going to be up there. 8.5.
Where's it at?
It's usually in small print somewhere. That can't be more than 6.5.
No, it's a lot because
Oh,
I
really?
only have one. I mean, if I
I go 8.
that's
8.0.
enough.
No, 9%.
Oh, here it is. Oh my god. 13.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's why
right.
I could only have one because I got the chain on.
She's got us beat. 13%.
Damn.
Shit.
I know. And I'm not drinking this little thing. I'm like,
All right. You got more questions there, don't you, Dennis?
I do. I don't think I've ever asked you this. When you go out and you find this really cool stuff that you always do, especially are these? What are these? Custom push pin ornaments.
I figured you were going to ask me, so I do have two.
I saw that and I'm like, what in the actual F is that? And
Okay.
how did you get $220
I know
for this?
So I was at my parents' house. They live in like a small town in Missouri, and we went to garage sales on a Friday. And at about 3:30 p.m.,
Wow.
at about 3:30 p.m., we were at this garage sale and just like looking around, and they had 4 tubs of these Christmas ornaments, and it said there was a sign that said 5 for $25, and then it was marked out and said 6 for $20. So I just walked up to the lady and said, how much for all of them? And she's like, what? I didn't think anybody would want. I don't know. What do you think? And I just said, I said $100. Like I was literally willing to go up to like $350 for them. So she went inside and asked her husband, and he came back out and said, yeah. So his grandmother had made all these, and there was like 375 finished ornaments and 25 ornament kits. And so these are all made like in the 70s and 80s. And yeah, I mean, I sell them for around like, if they're really small, 13 to like 20 some dollars each. If they're really nice. Now, this one right here that I have is going to be listed for a lot. And so
What is it exactly? I'm still
It's-
confused. I know it's an
What are
ornament.
they made of? Right. What's it made of?
it's like a styrofoam ball that has satin, those satin ornaments.
Yeah.
But they're
Okay.
like these kits that you would buy, craft kits. And then they come with like this one has like jewels and stuff on it. So it's like a kit that you just read the directions and you make it. And they usually always have like sequins on them too.
Mm-hmm.
So just, the gaudier, the better.
It looks like something that kids make in like preschool and bring it home to your parents.
Yeah, but they're really pretty. Like,
Like I was like, that's like the fact that you even know like what the hell that stuff is insane.
Yeah.
we had some of these growing up. I think we had maybe 3 of them on our Christmas tree that our grandma had made. But I mean, I figured these would have been a sweet seller, and they have been.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And I started making them in August, and I mean, they're flying off the shelves. Like, I mean, those pictures that I just put on Instagram, those are sales from August. Like, 'cause I'm really backed up on my sales. So, yeah.
So
and that's something.
how
That's
much?
something, Dennis. You would walk right by that, wouldn't you? You wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
How much
No,
did I pay?
How much? How much have you made so far? Do you have an
Oh
estimate?
God, I wish you. I mean, it's well over 1,000. I mean, well over. I get multiple people that ask me
Wow.
for special orders. At first, I was just, gathering all the ornaments and then doing a custom listing for them. But then I decided that takes too much time. So just order them all and I'll give you the shipping discount, with the combined shipping. So, yeah. I mean, I get repeat customers. I have people that have asked me to make custom ornaments from them, like sent me pictures of things. I don't make these, like,
Right.
and then they want to know what other ones I have. And yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
there's definitely a market. I mean, there's definitely people that love these things. Like,
I've sent them to France, Germany, Canada, and a few other places.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I want to know, be honest now, how many of you out there, one, knows anything about this, and two, would stop and actually look at these things a second time? Be honest, because there's not many of you, unless you know exactly what that is. You're going to walk by it and think it's some crafty junk that whatever. But you're saying that these are vintage 70s, 80s, handmade, and there's just a following, right?
Yeah, they would come in a kit, and some of those vintage kits that I got, one of them was open, so I opened it up, and it's literal directions typed out on like a typewriter saying what to do.
Oh, wow. That's
and
so
I'm
cool.
thinking, wow. But like originally, whenever I saw it, I thought they were all vintage. But once I started digging into it, a lot of them were like modern ones, because you can still buy the kits on Amazon. So I was kind of like, oh, I'll put these modern ones way cheaper. Nobody's going to want these. Oh no, they want them. So every week I was increasing my prices by like 5%. And I had to just make up the prices that I was asking on these, because it's hard to comp them unless you can figure out who actually made them, like what the designer was, because there's a lady named, I can't remember, Kim Zolnak or something. Those can sell for $100 each. Finished one. So I would love to find those.
Yeah, I don't know where Kim Zolnak is. I tried to look her up here. Anyway, I'm walking by it probably 5 times, and I'm just going to leave. And even if there's a Rubbermaid container full of them for $10, I'm just whatever. This is a lesson to you guys that there's always something you can learn.
But now this is where, Dennis, like we see them out. We're gonna text her and be like, hey, what the heck? Yes or no?
I've already done that with flatware. Like I was walking by flatware, all this stuff. Now I'm learning brand names, patterns, and all that. So I'm like, I just sold some not too long ago for like $30. I was just going to donate it. So you have a knack of that real weird oddities and things that people, not the general stuff that people know that sells. You're in that other category where, I know the stuff that sells, but nobody knows it. And that is, it's amazing. It's awesome. Do you like study? Do you research? Or do you just have a general knowledge?
I literally freeballed this one. I just figured that, I personally think these are cool. I figured I can't get hurt spending $100, which at the time I thought was 200 ornaments, not 400. Thought I can't get hurt on this. Christmas is coming up. So yeah, I was actually surprised. I knew I could make money, but not this much.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's absolutely incredible. Congratulations. That's an amazing find. Absolutely amazing find. Which brings me to my most difficult question of the evening. Okay. If you had, I love this because you could add this to anything, the magic wand, right? And you wave the magic wand. If you could restart your reselling business, what would you change, if anything, and why?
I would probably comp items sooner, because whenever you first start, it's so easy just to go out and find stuff and you think it's going to sell, but you never look it up. Or you hear other people saying, oh, I bought this brand. It's awesome. It sells for a lot. And then when you get home, you look it up and you're like, no, it doesn't. Because a lot of the stuff is really specific. Like it's usually not like a big general broad brand that sells good. Usually it's like certain things within the brand.
I agree. I think Scott would agree.
I agree
with
too.
that.
So like when I first started selling, there was no TikTok. There was YouTube, but there was a very small amount of YouTubers that were selling on eBay. And the YouTubers that I kind of gravitated towards did the same thing. Buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. I'd buy it and it doesn't sell.
Yeah.
But I kept doing it over and over and over. Like I think there was probably a point when it switched over from PayPal to managed payments a couple years ago, and I had like $3,000 on the PayPal card. I went and bought everything that I was told to buy, and I lost a good $3,000.
Yeah.
On shit, garbage. And then I realized, oh, these assholes were just selling themselves, selling a course. Oh, go buy this, go buy this, go buy this, knowing it was garbage. So you guys go buy that, and I'll go get the other stuff that I'm not talking about.
Yeah, like
you learn the hard way.
Yeah, you do. No, you do, because I've seen it too. You know, somebody walks into a consignment store, they pull up the rack and are like, "Hey, see this polo shirt?
Mm-hmm.
You can sell this for $30 online." No, you can't.
No.
No, it sells for about $15 if you're lucky. The only ones that people want are the big pony or the teddy bear one. So, I mean,
yeah, I have that discussion with Dennis all the time. Like all these people even like now on TikTok, like go buy this basic polo shirt that sells for 30, right? And I know it sells for like maybe $5, and I know I'm not going to buy it, but people buy it and they get screwed. And I'm guilty. I was there. I bought all that shit, all that stuff that I should never have bought.
I know. And
put me behind, 2 years.
I know. I feel like my business is really rolling now, finally, because I'm comping almost everything that I buy. I want a 50% sell-through rate. If I buy something new, I mean, I do have a lot of things given to me. So sometimes they don't have the best sell-through rate, so I'll just do a lower price on them just to kind of move them out quick if it wasn't something that I actually purchased. But yeah, I'm very cognizant of that now because I don't want junk and I don't want stuff to be sitting in my store forever.
Yep. Dennis, what would you do? What would you restart if you could do it again?
I mean, it's nothing extravagant, but my whole thing, and I'm like a neat freak, sort of like organized guy, and it would be like logistics, like how big are you going to go? And okay, that's great. What size area do you need for your inventory? And then go a step bigger than that. So if you think this is all I need, that's great. Think bigger than that. And I didn't do that. I thought as big as I need right now. And that's you're already limiting yourself. So whatever you think is big enough, storage, how are you going to run this whole business? Think bigger than that and then grow into it. Don't have to stop what you're doing and add, because that is going to be very difficult, whether you need to add inventory, add space, add storage. No, you don't want to do that. You want to have that sitting there almost like as a reminder, like, oh, wow, I can get bigger. I can get more stuff. I can grow versus this is it. That's the ceiling. I'm already at the ceiling and I can't get any bigger. So if I could redo it, I would, I don't know. I would have more shelving space, more just the everyday operation of bringing stuff in and listing it and putting it away and storing it. I want a better system like that. To think that I'm going to go through all of this stuff now, it's just not going to happen. It's where it is. That's it. Like, I'm not going to change it now. I would love to be able to go back and have it so organized, but this is it. You should see me in the mornings when I'm pulling like 15 of these pieces of media here, and I'm on my knees, like looking at titles and stuff. It is horrible.
Yeah,
It's
and it's
horrible.
you're too far into it now to start adding SKUs and setting up. You're too beyond that now.
Yes. I don't know if Tara has watched my Instagram, but my time here in the shop is even less because we have an 11-week-old puppy. And
But she's so cute.
yeah, Scott met her this past weekend. And of course she went right over to him and he picked her up and no problems there.
Nope.
But I'm losing time. I think I only have about 6 hours a day. And normally I was putting in eight plus, sometimes even like 9 hours. And it's just, I don't have it. So it's hard. Time management for you new resellers, make sure your time management skills are superb, because this is not a 9 to 5 type of job. I will go out at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night if I see a free pile, and I'll just go and get it. Working on a Sunday, sure. Going to yard sales and estate sales on a Saturday, absolutely. So you're not punching the clock 9 to 5, 40 hours a week. It just throw that idea out the window. How big you want to get, how much money you want to get, it's all on you. It's absolutely all on you. If you want to be, I just need a little bit of money for Christmas, great. I need to pay the mortgage and the electric bill this month. That's something totally different. Sorry, I went off there a little bit. It's probably the beer, but it's all reselling, right?
No, I mean, it is easy to get into a rut and get lazy and complacent. I mean, I was there a few months ago. It was like I'd wake up at 11 a.m., and then be up late at night, not really doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Now I'm on a better
Netflix.
Now I focus. These Christmas ornaments have kicked me into high gear. I just bought like 300 costumes from Party City when they were closing at 90% off. So
That's
all this
awesome.
stuff is, yes, it's going good. So
you have enough, you would say, through the fall into fourth quarter, and you're ready to rock.
Well, I was looking at my 90-day total compared to the amount of money I have, in open listings for sale on eBay. And that's not going to, maybe 6 months. Like that's the problem. Like now I've snowballed it. So I'm going to need to find more stuff to maintain it.
I've got enough to maybe next Wednesday.
Okay.
That's
so
it.
yeah,
It goes fast.
It does. And once you look at your 90-day total and how much you've made, and then the dollar amount you have listed on eBay, and when you divide that out, it's like, I'm going to need some major inventory.
Yeah.
Tara, how many items do you have in your store, and how many items do you list a day?
Right now, I think I have like 111 listings, but a lot of those for these costumes are the variation listing.
Yeah.
Where they have multiple sizes. So, that's, there'll be like 6 items on one listing. And then I list 15 a day. That's my new goal. Started it with these Christmas ornaments.
Yeah.
Trying to get through that death pile. It's working, but there will be a point where I won't have 15, but I have a lot of silverware. I have like a 30-pound bag of silverware that I need to go through. I have slides, like those projector slides, those 35mm slides. That's another thing that I'm going to use to do like 5 of those listings a day to, sprinkle in there to get my 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll see. I'll have to find something else that's easy to list.
Telling you, that's my number 2, 15, and it goes quick. All of a sudden you're like, oh man, where did my inventory go?
I know.
It's like boom, 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 boom. It's so fast and it's so much.
But it works.
And then I get lazy and I just list 15, pieces of media. It's not where I want to be. Not when they're only selling between like $8 and $15. It's like, not really what I want. And then I do a coupon. So maybe after fees, I'm only making like $8, $7. So I don't know. I'm gonna kind of like switch gears here. Um, do you use away mode? I'm just throwing it
Um,
out there.
I have last September, I went on a trip for 14 days. I had to use away mode. I didn't send out offers for 5 days before I left because whenever you do that, it kicks
Yes,
the sale. So
I've
then
done that.
yeah, I didn't, and then I didn't want to bring my laptop because I like went to Europe, so I couldn't because I was like, well, I could maybe bring my laptop and put keep moving out my handling days, because you know how you can back it down.
Yep.
So I just did away mode. Okay, my sales tanked
Yeah,
like nobody's business. It literally took me over a month to get my sales back to where they were before I left.
that's awful. I mean,
So,
I know I don't think Scott uses it, but I'll let you
I've
answer.
I've used away mode once. So we went down to Florida. I used away mode, and I set it, and then there's a toggle switch. It'll say, "Do you want to accept sales while on away mode or not accept sales?" Well, I mistakenly hit the toggle for no sales. So I'm like
Oh,
4 days in. I'm like, "What the fuck? No, we've had no sales." I go in because I brought my
for
laptop,
4 days.
and I go, "Oh, I'm a fucking idiot." So I went and I took it off, right, and then I took it off away mode, and then I changed the handling time when I was there. So I'll never use away mode ever again.
I
So
know.
I just adjust the handling time, and let sales come in, and then someone wants to send a message, "Hey, where's my item? Hey, I'm on vacation. I'll be back in a week."
Right.
But the thing with when you do the handling time, just make sure you don't send offers
Yes,
before you do that, because it's going to honor that original shipping date,
exactly.
which you
I
just
made that
learn.
mistake once.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
did that
Once.
once.
Yep.
I'm like, oh no, I had offers out and they accepted them,
I know.
and I'm
Yeah.
not going to be able to
You're
send
gonna
it
be
out on
late.
time.
Yep.
So I'm like you guys. I don't use it. Um, I don't know why eBay would offer you to do that, knowing that they're just going to bury your listing.
Oh yeah. You're not gonna
They
anything.
really are.
And like
They
Tara said,
really
it
are.
takes you weeks to get back
It
And
does.
into
that,
rhythm.
yeah.
Where
If you said that, hey, you're going to put it on away mode, we're going to bury your listings, but as soon as you get back and put it, we're going to bring them back up.
no,
That's a different story.
Right.
That's not the case.
no.
It's not. It's just not.
I'm going somewhere in March. I know, and I'm kind of wondering. I mean, I'm only going to be gone for probably 5 days. So I'm wondering if I should change my handling time,
Mhm.
or if I should like pay someone to come to my house and pack my stuff. Like
I would just change your handling time to, because I think you only get like 3, 5, 7, 10.
Okay.
Like there's a gap. Put it to 10 days, and then bring your laptop, and every day just drop it
Okay.
down. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I thought about that to like have my kids ship for me, but they don't know how to ship. You know what I mean? They can't go in there. That's where I would struggle, like getting the best shipping rate and how to package it. I wouldn't trust anybody with that.
I know a lady who is fairly local to me. I mean, I would definitely pay her to come and do it. My husband wants nothing to do with it because he's scared something will get broke or he'll send it.
I wouldn't trust anybody.
So I mean, but then I don't know. What if I don't have a SKU on something? I mean, there's
It's just so much easier just to change the handling time and
I
deal
agree.
with it.
So you set it to away mode, and then your sales tanked, and then you got back. You took it off of away mode, and then you're saying it took how many weeks for things to?
It literally took a month. I mean, I'm telling you, I had insane sales before I left. I had one at an auction, a bunch of those Nora Fleming minis. I don't know if you guys know what they are, but they're these little tiny charm things that go in these plates. And I mean, I was selling those.
How'd you find those? Those are crazy.
Okay.
That's a whole other story.
Can you explain to Scott what that is? It's
okay.
I see them at the paper store all the time, and I'm like, why are these so expensive?
Yeah. This lady named Nora Fleming, she is, I guess, a potter or something, but she makes like platters and plates and memo boards that have a little tiny hole in them. And then you buy these charms that are ceramic that'll be like, a pumpkin, a spider. I mean, anything you can literally imagine to stick in there. Well, at one point, I was really hot on online estate sale auctions. So I would go through literally the whole catalog and just comp everything in the auction to see anything that was worth any money. Wow. In the corner of an auction lot that was like just random holiday decor, like I'm talking Easter bunnies, Halloween stuff, Valentine's Day. It looked like a bunch of junk in this pile. There was a basket sitting right in the corner of the picture that had all those minis in it. And I flipped out because they were originals. They are Nora Fleming, the original series. I sold so many of those for, I'm talking like 200 to like 480 each. Okay. For a little tiny thing. Anyways, the day before the auction, I kept putting in my bids and stuff, and it was a soft close. Me and another lady, well, I guess it was a lady. I don't know who it was, but we're the only two people bidding on this. Soft close ended up taking 2 hours to close. Okay. I was like, I'm winning these, period.
Yes.
Anyways, it ended up being 13 of those charms, and then I couldn't get a quick appointment to get in there and pick them up. So then I started getting super paranoid because I paid a lot of money for them, and I didn't want someone to go into that auction and steal them, because I have been to auction pickups where people steal stuff. And so I just showed up right whenever they showed up, right whenever they opened. And I said, I don't have an appointment, but I bought this. It's very expensive and I want it. And the lady said, oh my God, I know what you're talking about. She said, whenever the bids started going, me and my husband were like, what in the F's going on with this?
They had no idea.
They didn't know what it was. And yeah, me and the other lady did. And then, so I got them. But then the next auction they had, where they found some of those minis, they had individual lots for each one, but they weren't worth anything because they were the new ones,
So, wow. This is what she's talking about. These are like little, ceramic, maybe 1.5 inch to 2 inch tall charms. And you get your favorite platter, serving dish, chip and dip bowl, whatever it is, and it has a spot for that. And it's like, oh, it's football season, we're gonna put in there. It's Halloween. Nope, it's Easter. It's whatever the season is, the holidays. You can change the look of this entire platter by changing the charm. It is absolutely brilliant, and they are stupid expensive because people collect them. What a brilliant idea for this Miss Fleming to.
These new ones, you can usually buy them new in the store for about $15.
Yeah.
But the ones that I found were her original.
Yeah.
And the reason why they were worth a lot is because they had NF, which are her initials, all over them. And I started posting those on Instagram whenever I sold them, and people were coming out of the woodwork texting me like, do you have any more of these? How much? People I've never even seen before on Instagram.
Did you see the initial on it in the pictures, or did you just say?
It was a little tiny, I'm sorry, I'm holding this thing. It was a little tiny plastic basket with just junk in it. And I was like, oh my God, no.
Wow.
But they had that little plastic peg, and I kind of wonder, well, it's like rubber, but I kind of wonder how many things at the thrift store like that get thrown away, because they're like, what is this?
Right.
And then also with the plates, they have a hole in them.
Yep.
So the thrift store is going to probably throw it away thinking it's damaged or something. So it's
missing pieces, or
Yeah.
Wow.
So I found one memo board at a thrift store for, I think maybe $10. I got it at the time. It was selling for a lot, but whenever I got it home, it had some issues. It had some crazing and stuff on it. So I think I ended up selling it for $50 or something. Still good.
Still good profit.
At the time, I was thinking I could get a lot more for it, but a lot of her stuff has gone down in value now. So it's just kind of one of those things where you got to check.
That reminds me of Ray Dunn and her stuff.
Oh!
Right. So when she was way back, and her original pieces were very expensive. They're very expensive. Now it's all absolutely mass produced, China made, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all that, and it's the value is dead. So
I sent a ton of that to an auction house here because I was like, you cannot sell this on eBay. But, of course, somebody online was claiming it was worth a lot of money. It's not.
Yeah. I've only sold one piece of Rae Dunn other than a $10 mug that was worth money. And it was one of her original teapots.
Oh, wow.
Super ugly. It had the short little spout and all that. But on the bottom of it had the original M that was like a weird scripted one. For magenta, and I sold it for $600.
Wow!
It was $5 at a thrift store. They had no idea what it was. It was $10, but it was half off day.
Nice.
So I looked it up real quick, and I'm like, hold on, this thing might be worth some money. And I sold it to a collector, a Rae Dunn collector, for $600.
Nice.
Wrapping something like that up is stressful, to say the least. I'm sure you know that.
And then waiting for it to deliver intact.
Yeah. The first one of those Nora Fleming charms that I sold, I think I sold one for like three something.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm getting insurance on this. I'm so scared.
Dude, it's this big. It's that big.
Then after that, I was like, I'm not paying for insurance. I'm going to freeball these. Like, I just send them out in the little tiny boxes, and I do no insurance. Like, they all got there.
Yeah.
Wow. So back to your store, kind of like failing for a month after you went on vacation. Did you do anything to get it back on track, or did you just wait?
I mean, I just kept listing. I think at that time I was maybe listing 5 to 10 a day. Usually 10 was my goal before. So, I mean, I'm sure I hit it hard. I mean, I can't really remember, but I know it took over a month for it to rebound, and I was very surprised by that. So
Scott, would you do anything differently? Would you
if
maybe
I would probably do a full reset of my store. Yeah.
Oh wow.
What do you think about that?
You sure that works? You sure that works?
We can discuss it.
Tara, do you think that even has anything to do with the algorithm resetting your store?
I don't know. I don't know. I hear a lot of mixed things. Like right now, I am hearing.
Are you saying it's a conspiracy? Is that what you're saying?
No,
I think that's what you're saying.
No,
no.
I hear it. I hear what you're saying.
There is no playbook.
He's got the hat on. It's a conspiracy.
I'm okay now. I'm safe. You can say whatever you want.
No, okay.
They're not listening. Listening.
There is no playbook for eBay. So apparently, the latest that I have heard from people that have meetings with eBay people.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me adjust.
I'm not even going to say where, but anyways, they claim, which I know you could talk to any eBay person and they'll tell you something different, but supposedly right now, you're not really supposed to list and unlist anything unless it's been sitting there for 90 days with 0 views.
I disagree.
I mean, I don't know. I used to unlist and relist like 20 items a night, like seriously. And I mean, I had consistent sales, so I don't know. I don't do it anymore, but
All right, so let me chime in on this, Dennis. So I think when you do a full reset in your store, and you can do it through bulk editing, and you can do the end sell similar individually.
Sure,
it works. I'm a firm believer that process works.
Okay,
it completely works. Within the past few days, I'm going through my ones that expire in 30 days. I'll end, sell similar, change the title around, change the pricing, and I get watchers immediately.
I know.
So I'm a believer that resetting your store. So if you do a massive reset in your store, and all of your items, it's going to boost you. It's going to boost you.
And then you just do sell similar.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I change your price. I change maybe the wording.
Move.
It works. I'm telling you, I've been doing it, and I have stuff in my inventory that's 2 years old, and it catches and it sells.
Bam. I will add a little more to this rabbit hole that we're going down, and it costs you listings to end and sell similar. I get that. Sometimes I call resetting my store by just going in, select all, and changing it all to accept offers. And
Oh,
something that just hits every single item you have. Go on there and do select all of your listings and do I don't know, something else that you can change.
You can refresh your, like, you can click, do a bulk edit all, and you just refresh all of your listings all at once.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be an end and sell similar because that costs you listings, but I'm hitting every single one of them somehow with a accept offers, or you can mess with the if you do promoted listings, you can change. Boom! I'm going to just hit them all to 7%, to 5%, whatever you want to do, and that just hits every single one, and the algorithm wakes up and does that instead of trying to relist, sell similar all of them. I don't think I have enough to do that. I only had 1,000 a month. I have is it a basic store?
I think is it 1,000 or is it 1,500? I don't remember.
I think it's 1,000, and I do like 15 to 20 a day. My oldest ones, boom, end them, sell similar, don't relist. You relist, they just get the exact same item number. You're not really doing anything to it. End it, sell similar. Now it's a brand new listing in the eyes of the algorithm, and hopefully it goes to the top.
I have the premium, so I have 5 million I can list.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Wait. Do you mean the dollar amount?
It says
I have like something crazy as my dollar amount I can do. Like,
yeah, I've got 4,998,375 items I can list this month.
Oh no, I'm saying without getting.
I have a premium store, so I'll never catch up to it.
Oh, you do? Okay, I guess I do one step above the basic, maybe.
So it's starter, basic.
Is that what mine is?
Premium anchor.
I don't even know. I can't find
starter.
It. Right.
Yeah, but if you only have 100, if you only have 150, whatever listings you have, you don't need a premium store.
No. Those are just my costumes. I have 1,200.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you do. I agree.
So, but like the next bump up to the next store.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
For me to do it yet, because I think the next bump up is at 5,000.
Yeah, I would never bump up.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah, the anchor store, that's insane. There's no need for that.
Wow, what did I miss? I totally missed something.
You're gone a little bit. Welcome back.
I hate when that happens. Every time my wife revs up the microwave, I piss my pants and I forget who I am for about a half an hour. It's that
classic movie.
Are you wearing white loafers too?
I mean, over here, nothing. But over here, it's where my part runs right here. It just won't look right if it's dented. That's all the questions I have. Do you guys have any questions or any topics that we missed, or did you want to revisit anything that we talked about?
Yeah, I have a quick question. What is one item that you're outsourcing that you have decided to keep for yourself and not sold?
Okay. Well, this is why when I come home with my stuff, I try not to show my husband because he loves anything big. Our whole basement was done in 70s vintage. I'm talking like, Chevron couches are vintage, orange, all that. So I try not to show him anything. If it's worth a lot of money, then I won't. What I personally keep, I collect those pinched pennies, those little tiny smash penny things you make.
Mm-hmm. You do not.
I know, isn't that geek?
I will save them. I find them all the time.
Okay, send them to me. I'll buy them from you.
You know the machine that you turn the thing, right? Yes.
And then I also do swizzle sticks, like the plastic swizzle sticks that are in drinks from like the 60s and 70s. I have lots of Las Vegas. Oh, does he have some?
Of course he has them.
I might need to buy them.
The guy has everything.
It's been in my freaking store for like I don't even know how long.
And the fact that he knew exactly where they were is
Playboy, I already have those. I already have them.
And
Sorry.
do you have the street sign ones?
No, I like hotels and restaurants.
I sold those. Those were gone. Yep.
No, I know they're.
I had
fun.
like Hojo's, the Hilton, Sheridan. I had like all of them, like a
I
bundle,
love
like 30 of them.
Las Vegas ones are so cool. You know.
What do you do with them? Do you use them?
Nothing. They're literally in a tub in this office I'm sitting in. I don't do anything with them. I'll get them out and look at them. I used to keep an Excel spreadsheet on what colors I had and which ones, and then it just got to be way too much.
Yeah.
So now I just throw them in the tub and never even look at them.
I don't. I mean, if I found a tub, I don't know. I have a soft spot for Star Wars toys. It's very difficult for me to sell those. Toys from like my generation, the 80s. It's super hard for me to get rid of that stuff. I have all of my Star Wars figures from when I was a kid.
Wow.
I will never sell those. But I came across a ton last year, and they were worth some pretty good money, and I ended up selling all of them to a collector. Other than that, it's going. I don't collect anything. I don't save anything. It's going to go on the block. It's going to go on eBay, and I'd rather collect money than stuff, right? Unless it's Star Wars. I just have this real soft spot for stuff like that. I don't know. It just makes me happy. So.
Yeah, I don't collect anything. Anything I source, I'm selling. I think I kept a pair of On Cloud sneakers once, just because they were my size, and I'm not spending $200 for a new pair of sneakers, and I got them for like $250. So I kept a pair of sneakers, but I don't have like a hobby. So everything's fair game.
Yep.
I know. I will buy. I mean, the good thing about being a reseller is, girls are into purses. So, I always have a new purse. So, you buy it used and then you can resell it. So, right. I mean, I do have a lot of those purses.
Yeah, I'll do that too. If I find like a nice sweatshirt or hoodie I want to wear, I'm going to wear it for a little bit and I'm going to sell it.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to keep shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing means anything to me.
I'm sorry. There's one other thing.
Yeah.
Vintage Bob Marley albums, vinyl. I've only found them once. I found them one time.
What are you asking?
And I kept all of them.
Oh!
And I will not sell those. Nope. There's no way. I have one hanging on the wall. You can see it right there. That's the Survival album right there. It's framed on the wall, and then I got a whole bunch of them up here on this wall. I don't. If it's that's I forgot to mention that. If it's a reggae item, probably not going to sell that.
But you're also buying it because you like it. You're not going to resell it.
Yes.
You happen to run across it. Like my husband is obsessed with Kiss, so anytime I find
it, I got to send you those. I haven't sold those yet.
If I find something vintage Kiss, I already know he's going to get it. But it's rare to come across because he only does like the 70s Kiss stuff.
And like the good thing about us, like we get the stuff for super cheap. Like we're not out buying it at full price either. Oh, exactly. So if we're going to get something for a few dollars, I would be okay with giving it up for a few bucks.
Exactly.
Dennis, you lost it.
Well, I know. I moved them. I found those.
Wait, are they the Mego doll? No, I know what those are. Aren't those Spencer's from like 2000 and something?
I don't know, but they're bendy. You can bend their arms and stuff. Look at Gene Simmons. It's sick.
He just does the 70s stuff. He has like the Mego dolls or the ones.
He doesn't want that new stuff, Dennis. Come on.
All right.
Said that earlier.
Oh wait, here's the.
You can still sell them though.
They're on the block right now, but I've sold a ton of them. I came across a Rubbermaid container filled with bendable dolls. It says Kiss catalog manufactured by something China. It does not give a date on it.
Yeah, they seem like they're probably from the 2000s and beyond.
I'd say so. So All right, I'll be on the lookout for Kiss albums and cool stuff like that.
70s.
70s. I've got some closing comments that I would like to make, and that has to do with our giveaway.
Yes.
This is some awesome beer swag that we got. You're going to get right here an official Cape Cod Brewfest glass like that one, filled with, I don't know, stickers. Is there a keychain in there? Is there a
Stickers,
koozie in there?
keychains, a koozie.
Bumper stickers. This one has sunglasses in it from a brewery. That's from Mighty Squirrel, right? It is.
Yeah.
You got Ragged Island. I mean, dude, these are awesome. We have 5 of these to give away. We're only asking you to give us a follow. That's it.
Wow.
Give us a follow on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
We will randomly select some winners and we will send them out to you. And I hope you enjoy them and show us that you won and brag and all that stuff. So those are my closing thoughts. Scott, do you have anything?
Oh, again, we have more Pints and Profits stickers and coasters.
Yep.
So all y'all got to do is just leave a comment that you want one, and you'll get it.
Tara, can you tell everyone where they can find you? And if you have any closing thoughts of your own, promote whatever you like. And I'll be the first one to say thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Again, we are always in awe of what you find, always in awe of your knowledge on, like, how the hell did she know that was going to be $1,000 with those little things that you make at home, like your 5-year-old makes? I don't even know. The floor is yours.
Okay. I'm, sell trash, get money on Instagram. My eBay store is PW Swizzle. I mean, I literally have hundreds of costumes. If your kids need a Halloween costume, send me a message. I'll send you a coupon for 10% off. Like, I mean, I don't know when I'm ever going to sell these costumes.
That's awesome.
But thank you so much for having me. I like you two guys. I followed you guys on Instagram forever. So
awesome. We appreciate you coming on.
Thanks.
So everyone go give her a follow. She's awesome.
Absolutely. If you want to learn stuff that that you've walked by already at a thrift store, yard sale, estate sale, and then if you really want to hate the fact that you walked by money, follow Sell Trash Get Money, because she doesn't walk by money. She stops and starts like every 6 feet, and she will pick up stuff, and you'll be looking over like, what the hell is she? Boom. I have been schooled more times than not, going, you've got to be kidding me. I saw that a couple of weeks ago, or I never knew that was worth money. So very educational. Your instincts are Jedi-like, and see how I threw that little Star Wars reference in there? It's just awesome. It's just awesome stuff. Continue doing what you're doing, because it's just a knack, like a natural. You go with your instincts. You're like, I think I know what that is. It's probably this. I'm going to pay $100 for that. I would not do that. I wouldn't. Would you, Scott? Would you?
No.
No.
I'm not spending $100 for something I have no idea about.
We literally walked away from $1,000+.
I mean,
right there.
As of right now, I mean, I still have hundreds of them listed. Like, I mean, it.
$3,000, $4,000.
I should do a tally when they've all sold and come back on here.
I would. Yes, please do. We can revisit this, because if it's like $4,000 or $5,000.
Well, now, whenever I first got them, I was really cocky, and I was telling my parents that I was like, you know what? If I could find one Christmas tree decorator that lives in like New York City that wants to do a vintage tree, I could sell 2 lots of these for $5,000 each, plus, $4,000 for the kids. But I didn't do it. I just listed them singly because I didn't want to take that chance. But I mean, they're still making money.
It's absolutely amazing. I'm in awe. I'm always looking for stuff that you've already taught me. So, guys, give us a like, give us a sub if you want. We could use it, and you could win stuff. I don't know. I mean, I can't give you any more reason to do that than to win one of these guys.
Free stuff.
Sell Trash Get Money. Give her a sub and a like and a follow. You will, dude, it'll pay off. She will teach you something right away. So thanks very much. We are the Pints and Profits Show, and we